Good morning, community. How are we doing? This is a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful 24 hours. As I mentioned, for this week, I'm going to be doing morning manifestations or morning intention setting. Let me just clarify that a little bit because I know the words, you know how my words go interchangeably. Intention setting is something you do in the morning, is something I do in the morning. We go out into the world after our 24 hours or after our 8 hour nap, right? Our 8 hour recharging session, I call it. And we face the 24 hours. It's always a plan. It's always wonderful to go out into that 24 hours with a plan, with an intention. What is it you want to do? What is it you want to do to develop your higher self? What skill will you be working on that day, right? So if you want, you can even keep journals, and we can start keeping a journal as a community. Um, I'll have other videos on that. But you know, what is your intention as you move into your 24 hours when you're completing your task? What you know for this week, it'll probably be emotions. You know, how can we manifest the change that we want and manifest things happening for our higher good as opposed to things happening to us, right? And those are very distinct different distinctions that we have to make, and intention setting will make that difference. Okay, so take a moment to yourself. Close your eyes if you want. Just get yourself centered in a space of solitude. Okay, and think of the task you have to complete today and choose a a category. Is it emotion that you want to work on today? Is it task completion? You know, maybe you're an individual like myself at times. I am a procrastinator, you know. So maybe you want to work on the intention of completing things within a timely manner. Whatever categories, what I call categories that you want to work on. Just take a moment as you have, you know, you've gotten yourself solitude. Think of that category and think of an example for that category where you feel you need to increase your awareness. Okay, excellent. So I'm going to shuffle the cards again, and and I'm going to ask the question. Um, the cards, they always seem to just ask, like, jump out without the question. I just want to make sure it's accurate. So thank you, Divine, for the 24 hours we have ahead of us. Thank you for allowing us that 8 hour recharge. Now we're ready to face the world. What intention should we be setting as we are focused on the category we've already chosen? What should our intention be? What should our intention be? Oh, wow. Okay, there's two. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Trying to so you can see it. I trust the process of life, right? Remember, I said having things happen for us, right? So happening things that are happening for us, and I said that earlier in this video. That just lets me know that we're all focused. We've all done the work at this point. When things are happening for you for your better good, there's a process to it. And in that process, you have to trust that you are able to to understand that it is for your higher good. It may not seem for your higher good. It may not always seem like you're going to be okay. But when you set the intention of trusting the process of life, you're also trusting the individuals that are in the process with you. Okay, so that's a huge moment. Trusting it's essentially trusting strangers, trusting people who may or may not have your best interest at heart. And we know that there are individuals who do not have our best interest, and they sometimes are actively doing things so that we're not prospering. However, you have to trust that there's a process. Even in the process, individuals who may not have our higher good, it is found out in the process, right? So we can't jump ahead of it, and we can't try to, counteract what people are doing, because every action that we do, it takes energy. And if you're putting into the atmosphere the negative energy that someone is giving back to you, remember, energy has to have a place to go. So if you're giving negative, it's going to come back tenfold to you. And when it comes back to you, it's like a boomerang, if you ever watch Boomerang videos on YouTube, Google, go look at them. When that boomerang comes back, it comes back with the force of 20 different boomerangs, and people have gotten injured because, again, think of that as energy. You send the energy out, it has nowhere to go. It didn't find the negative energy, didn't find anywhere to go, so it whips back around to you. And when it does, it's coming to you with the original energy that was sent out, plus the energy it has gained from the wind, and it's also gained from the change in the wind. Okay, so please trust the process of life, and let's set that for our intention for the day. The secondary card that fell out is just confirmation to the first. All is well in my world, right? This to me is being grateful. All is well in my world. I'm trusting the process of life. All is well in my world. Even if at that moment it doesn't feel to be okay, guess what? It is. It's not done yet. There's other things happening that are going to be for our good, okay? So let's go out today in our 24, and let's expect things happening for our best interest. Let's be a part of the process of life, and let's develop ourselves using the category that you meditated on earlier. Thank you so much. Enjoy your morning.